Hello guys, welcome to Appsheet and more. In this video, we're going to do something that is a combination of Appsheet and LookerStudio, which is now called Data Studio. So over here, I have some data coming from Appsheet and I'm just visualizing this data over here. Now you have staff ID, you have their actuals, their targets achieved, and then you have the KPIs over here. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to display the images of these stuff over here. So I have the field that contains the images. So like just like we have an app sheet where I have images over here, I just want to show these images in this table view. Now the problem is that even though AppSheet is okay with the file path of the images, LookerStudio requires the URL. Is that okay? So when you bring the file path over here, it shows as text. When you click here to change it to image, it goes blank because LookerStudio doesn't work with path, it works with URL. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get the URL real easy so you can use this in your Data Studio dashboard. Let's go into AppSheet. Great. So now we are back in AppSheet. Now what we're trying to do is very simple. We want to get the URLs of these images because currently AppSheet uses the path, but LookerStudio, which is now Data Studio, requires the URL. So to do this, we're going to try and find the location of these images. So I'm going to click here, come to view data source, right? And I'm just going to click on this folder icon. I'm going to click on this. Good. So this is the folder that contains everything we need. And this is the folder that contains our images. Is that okay? So these are images over here. So basically, we are looking for this particular folder, staff sales team target 509690, That's it, the folder we want. So we'll come back into our app. Okay, click on this plus, right? Say Google Drive documents. And then we want to add a collection of files. Is that okay? And then we're just going to type that same folder name. So sales teams target, all that. What was I? So sales team target. Let's see, hopefully it pops up. Okay, so this is it. I'm just going to select that. Good. And I have what? User with images. I'm just going to click this, and I'm going to click select. Good. So I can rename it if I want. I'm going to keep the name as is and click create table. Good. Now when this loads, it comes with this data, which is a table. Okay, so let's just create a table and let's visualize what this looks like. I'm going to click this, create new view. I'm going to say users image folder. Is that okay? All right, this. You get it. So this is what it looks like. So we have the path, we have the file, that's the file name. We have the create time. We have the last modify date, name, all those things. So what we are actually interested in over here is one particular column, which is the ID, right? It's not showing, so I'm going to click here to show. Is that okay? Good. So now when I bring this in, I'm going to click this, click add. Good, add ID. Good. Now this particular field, where is it? The ID field is what is going to help us to be able to get the URL. Okay, so we're going to click save. Good. See, because every Google Drive file has a specific ID that allows you to be able to what? To locate it. Is that okay? So this URL, this ID is what we're going to be able to what? Get the URL of each file. So we'll come back to the table and we're going to create the URL. So we're going to come here and we're going to say add virtual column. We're going to say image URL. You get it? Good. Now we're going to create the URL for the image. Now it's very simple. All you need to do is concatenate this, which is drive.google.com/export=download with your ID field. Is that okay? So when I click test, it creates this link for me. So now let me copy this link. And then I'm going to paste this in my URL. Now, when I paste this, because I said download over here, what's going to happen is that it's going to download the file. You get it? So when I click this to open, you see the image. Now with this link, LookerStudio, now called Data Studio, will be able to what? Be able to visualize this image in the dashboard or the report in Data Studio. Is that okay? So we're going to come here and we're going to click Save, we're going to click Done. Is that okay? So now we have these images in here. If we bring this into Looker Studio, we'll be able to see all the images. So what we want to do now is we want to link this to the staff table because the staff table is what we are using in Looker Studio. And then we want to be able to put the images for each staff. Okay, so now we need to create a connection between these two. So to do this, we need to see what the link is between these two. And the link is the file. Okay, the file name. So the file name over here, so if I preview this data, okay, you see that the file name over here is the same as what we have in our data picture field over here. The only difference is this user underscore images field or path folder. Okay, so we're going to combine it with a file name, create a new virtual column, and then we use that to do our lookup. Okay, so let me do this quickly. I'm going to say image path. Is that okay? Good. So it's just going to be users image, I believe, slash, and combine it with file. So you're basically trying to recreate that file path you just saw here. Where's what? Users underscore images. Oh, okay. So it's users underscore images, not image. Users underscore image. Has to be the exact same thing. Save. Done. Good. Click save over here. Good. So now that we have this over here, is that okay? Good. So there's basically that same connection. So we can use this to look up the images. So we'll come here to users. So we come here to staff. Okay. And then we're going to look up the image URL. So I'm going to say what? Image URL. I'm going to use lookup. Okay. So I'm going to use picture. Okay. And I'm checking the users images table. Okay. Now, which field is the connection? Is I think we call it image path. Yes, good. And then we are looking at what? Image URL. You see? Click save. Click done. Let's save this. All right. So now we have this in place. We have our image URL. At least we hope it's working. Let's preview this. Good. And then we have what? Our image URLs over there. You get it? Good. So now all we can do is now go into our Looker Studio. Okay, we need to refresh our data. So to refresh your data, you just click on the edit icon over here and you click refresh fields. It will show you all the new fields in there. So we have what image URL, we click what apply. Good, and you click finished. Okay, so now we have our image URL somewhere. Where are you? There's it. Good. So we're going to change picture to image URL. Okay, it's going to come as a text. Let's see, let it load first. Okay, so you have this over here as a text. Now we'll click on the edit icon. We'll click on text. We'll click on URL. We'll click on image, and then we'll see as this loads. Good. So this has loaded, and now we have what our images what in. Is that okay? So from here, you can go on to edit your images, make them smaller, make them fit, and then you can display them nicely in your Looker Studio. So guys, this is the journey. This is how you can show the images of your AppSheet app in your Looker Studio, your Data Studio dashboard. So thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye, guys.